are Israelites who just live according to the ways of these other nations. When these Israelite foreigners, these Gentiles, who don't have the law, end up keeping the law by nature, it becomes a law unto itself. And this is one of the many clues as to figuring out who's who. Because we look at archaeology, right? The Bible says that the earth helped the woman, right? We look at archaeology, and we can see all throughout the Americas, north, south, and central, different practices and writings that go right along with the Bible, showing that these people who were cast away and scattered still had that within them, right? Now this guy who claims to be a Jew, now these so-called Jews claim that they never lost their identity. They just knew the whole time. Well, that goes directly against Torah, right? So they knew the whole time, but you ask them about keeping the law, nah, I can't be bothered with it. Doesn't fit with my fashion. First of all, that was, look, even for a cracker, he was pretty unfashionable. I don't know if the cameras picked that up. Read what you got.
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 16. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
That's right.
See, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
That's right.
And if nothing else, the Spirit itself beareth witness that that thing that I was talking to is a bastard.
That's right.
Whose family dwells in Ashdod.
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 7. Because the carnal mind is enmity against God.
For a carnal mind is enmity against God. If you have a carnal mind, you are an enemy of God.
That's right.
What is a carnal mind? Anything that's not spiritual. What is spiritual? The law is spiritual.
That's right.
Galatians 4.
For it is now subject to the law of God.
A carnal mind is not subject to the law of God. If it were, it wouldn't be carnal. Go ahead.
Neither indeed can be.
You see, and that's exactly what he had. A carnal mind. Ask him about the law, he don't want to deal with it. Talk to him about God, he talking about some other God. I don't know what God he's talking about, but it's not the God of the Bible, it's not the God of my ancestors. It's not the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
And even when asked, he fully admitted. He said, I made this up, this came from me.
This is John chapter 5, verse 46. For had ye believed Moses, ye would have believed me, for he wrote of me. But if ye believe not his writings, how shall ye believe my words?
So you're not going to believe the words of the Messiah if you didn't believe in Moses. And he claims to be a Jew. Romans 5, so 5 and 19. He claims to be a Jew, so I'm pretty sure he would have denied the Messiah anyway. But that's all right, because the Messiah didn't come for him.
That's right.
The Messiah came for the real children of Israel, of the various 12 tribes, who are known today as the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Contrary to popular belief, not only does God not love everybody, but Jesus didn't die for everybody.
That's right.
Not who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, not the man written in this book, not the man whose name in the Hebrew is Yahushua, who was born to who you know as Mary and Joseph. He surely didn't die for everybody. He says it himself. But Christians don't read. Well, most of you don't. Get what you got.
The book of Romans, chapter 5, verse 19. For as by one man's disobedience. You said 5:19. Salakia.
Galatians 5.
Galatians. Salakia, this is the book of Galatians, chapter 5, verse 19. Now the works